For let us bring everything to center. That as we put our hands together in this prayer pose, now draw the energy down from the source. Bring it through your crown. Bring it through your mind's eye, through your throat center, into your heart center. And as you've done this, you are now drawing forward the divine cosmic light of the highest source, of the highest frequency and as well vibration. You are drawing down prosperity, abundance, success, wealth, health, strength, knowing, wisdom. Now imagine all of this energy pooling in your heart. Imagine your heart glowing and growing bright. Now as you do this, imagine a golden snake coming from the root or your feet, coming from all the way down bottom of your feet. Now imagine this shooting up or slithering up your body. And as it slithers up your body, imagine gold filling into your body and pooling into you. Now pull this golden snake over your head, allowing it to activate all these energetic centers over your head into your well of God chakra, or what's also known as, I believe, the Nizala, but the well of God. And then as it enters, as the golden snake goes over your head, enters into this golden chakra, it's now empowering both of your hands. It's going through both of your hands. It's turned into a dual snake. Not many know that we have a double kundalini. We have red and black. They go both sides of us, intertwining like the DNA strand. Now as I bring my hands together, my whole body feels solid, it feels golden. As this golden energy is flowing through me, I'm not just seeing it, I'm not just visualizing it or imagining it, but I'm truly feeling it through my imagination. I feel the gold flowing through my blood, flowing through my veins, as an essence, that an energy that is awakening and empowering me. Now take a few deep breaths. Now we will do a slight dragon breath. Feel free to hold a mudra such as this. Whatever you feel connected to is really going to be what's for you. And then we are going to... Dragon breath is in and out really fast. Now breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out and then hold it. Now as you do this, imagine a golden dragon is with you. Imagine a violet flame dragon is with you. The violet flame energies are cleansing and purifying your energies, anything no longer serving you. It is the violet flame that removes stagnation, that removes doubt. Now you're going to have to do the inner healing work yourself, but what these energies do is it pulls up and it pushes out so that you can surface these emotional traumas, this emotional baggage, and allow yourself to sort through your emotions so that you can be a clean and clear conduit for the divine in which you are, to embrace your highest self while in the physical. This is why we need to eat healthy. This is why we need to exercise. This is why we should meditate. This is why A good spiritual hygiene is much needed. Spiritual baths are very important for a shaman as well, because we are taking in so many different people's energies. So I gave you guys that meditation. Feel free to use it whenever. Feel free to like piece it apart and use different aspects of it. So with all of that said, what exactly is a shaman? So at its core, or let's see, so a lot of people look at like Native Americans as shamans. Yes, and they're shamans, they're tribes. That's more of a tribe. So now within a tribe, there always was an elder shaman, and then as well as shamans that were coming up, that were being taught by the elder. In the same way, a lot of people respect me as an elder shaman because I've put this gnosis out, I put this work out, this energy to teach people the science and how to better understand, well, truly at the core themselves. That's why my channel is even called Occult Cat TV, because the occult is understanding your own internal instrument. The occult is understanding your own internal frequency and as well vibration. So as you start to learn of the occult, shamanism, you are starting to actually merely learn about yourself. In the occult, I learned imagination. Imagination is very powerful. As well in shamanism and witchcraft, I also learned that the imagination is powerful. It doesn't so much matter you calling yourself a shaman or you calling yourself a witch. At the end of the day, we are all wielders of energy. Occult, witch, magician, shaman, all of these are just terms for energy wielder. You're able to manipulate energy. And even the word sorcerer, where does that come from? What I was talking about earlier, source. We're drawing down the source, we're bending the source into different energies. The source just being a source of energy, like a balling glow of light, just like the sun. Now, as you allow yourself to embrace the source, this is when, and you're filling yourself with the source, and you're imagining and you're feeling as if you are the source, as you are the divine creator. Because you are. You are the divine creator while in this physical realm. You are the one that is creating and transmuting the illusions to create what you desire. This is why you are God. You are a deity. And it's about not just saying that, but fitting into this frequency and vibration of knowing who you are, and as well knowing what you are meant to achieve. So with that said, a shaman is a knower, you guys. A shaman is a seer. But specifically the word shaman means to know. The more in which you know yourself, the more you know this world, the more you know this game. It's not about understanding anything outside of yourself, because everything outside of you is illusions. It can be changed by mere perception. I like that rock. Well, I don't like that rock. If someone doesn't like that rock, that can now change your perception. But it's all about how you feel at the end of the day, because your feeling is what creates reality. This is what a shaman is. Through our feeling, our vibration, we are enacting and creating change. This is how shamans were able to also connect to the weather. For myself, I'm someone, I don't really practice this, but when I start to do rain dances and truly just start dancing, give me a few hours, not dancing, but just a few hours after, I will notice it starts to rain. In that same way, when I think certain thoughts, I notice the wind start to bend and move. If I can like act as if I'm really angry and really mad and then push that energy into the wind, I can start to manipulate the wind to my will. So this is why it's called sorcery. We are sorcerers. I'm bending source to my will in order to create my reality, in order to create cause and effect and as well change. That is what a shaman is. That is what a deity is. As well, if we can look at many different aspects of shamanism. Buddha was a shaman. The word Buddha means, I'm so sorry, the word shamush or shaman comes from the word shamush, which means knower, to know. And Buddhism, Buddha was a shaman. He was one of the first shamans for his time, for his area, that was so enlightened as the leader that he was. As well, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, many people either won't believe this, don't know, or don't care, but Genghis Khan was a shaman. When Genghis Khan, just like the Buddha, when they were both born, their parents literally, in a sense, had diviners, or a tribal, not leader, elder shaman, you could say, literally say, this kid will grow up to either be a warlord conqueror, or this kid will grow up to be an enlightened being, enlightening other people. And I much resonate with that vibration. I myself, I'm in MMA at the moment, truly going for UFC world title. Let's do this! Because truly, I'm mastering my craft. And I think that martial arts is a very spiritual thing. And it is. And that's why I try to incorporate it within my own shamanic practice. So I'm very calm, I'm very meditative, I'm very centered. But at that same time, I also embrace the warlike strategy and structure of life. I understand life is warfare. Life is a game that if we do not understand, by first understanding ourselves, we will get steamrolled. And it's the same with the shaman, you guys. We are taking on more energies than most people around us. The fact that psychologists and society have called shamans schizophrenics, have called shamans crazy people, have called shamans all these witch hunts. All these modern day witch hunts just took away from the fact of what we truly were. There's so much distortion cloaking this reality of shamanism because they don't want shamans. Society has shown us this. They would rather listen to celebrities and the elite and school because they know the way. Whereas now the role of the shaman has been completely replaced, taken out of society, and that's why it's so imbalanced. We no longer have shamans, we no longer have a tribe, we no longer depend on each other. And I truly mean that. For the tribe, no one could be a lone wolf. You look at our society and it's just lone wolf, lone wolf. You ask to work with someone in school and they say, no, that's cheating. It's cheating to partner with someone else to gain insight together. But yet when you think about tribes and hunting, gathering berries, shamans, we were always in communities. We were always with each other. We were never alone. And that's why everybody's so depressed. That's why everybody's so anxious. That's why so many people want to kill themselves. Because we don't have this community. Because we don't feel this society. This society has created a box. So now we are shamans that have to navigate the suburbs or the streets and stuff like that. And many shamans are born in places where they are very much needed. And it's because they're born there because that's where they are needed. So know that as shamans, we are all scattered around society. We're all scattered around the world. And as we start to embody our vibration and our frequency, our source, more and more we will start to network and magnetize each other together. We will start to create networks and as well communities by using social media. Whereas most people destroy themselves with social media. Endless TikTok scroll. Shamans, we have our ability to now get our message out globally. We're no longer just talking to a few people in the tribe and uplifting, motivating, and empowering them. Doing our job as the shaman, as the seer. Now it's teaching people online. It's helping to uplift our kind through the internet, through computers, through technology. And I find technology very shamanic because the way in which it was created, it was channeled. down through the mind, through the imagination. What are shamans using when we are journeying to different realms and different places? We are using that same technology that they used to discover technology. The mind. All comes from the mind. So a lot of people even put limitations on their shamanism. I must be in nature all the time. And yes, I moved out to nature to be with the land and be with the earth because it was much needed for myself. But at the same time, I still have an active online life because I realized the balance in which is needed. It's just like monks. Monks, a lot of people want to go be monks in the mountain, and then they don't realize that the most powerful thing a modern monk would do, is come off the mountain and start to enlighten people in society, because people in society are the ones who are most suffering. So that will be the video for this one. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. My name is O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu, for this is my shamanic, or rather spiritual name. And this is Occult Cat TV, the channel you know you love. So with that, you guys, it will wrap up the video. Let me know what you guys thought of this video, if you enjoyed it, if you hated it, and whatever. Who cares? No, I'm joking. But let me know what you guys thought. And on top of that, I also have services. I do conscious coaching, occult consultations, fate and destiny, tarot